This is Discover the Finger Licks, and we are back for another episode. This is episode 11. We are one more episode down into our season finale. And so we're going to be hiking a trail, a couple trails on this episode, and also we'll talk about some history of Canandaigua, New York. But we have a special guest here today. And I've known this young lady, since she was born. You might say she's my granddaughter. And say hello to Beonca. This is Beonca. She is going to accompany us today, and I think she's ready to go, aren't you? Okay. Okay, so she's ready. Me and Brady is ready. We're going to go hike this trail. It has to do with, it's close to Montezuma National Wildlife Refuge. And there's like a couple of trails in this area, but we're going to show you some of this. So let's go have some fun and do some hiking. Now when you come to Esker Brook trail system, you will see a large kiosk with loads of information, whether it's telling you what species of animals you might find here and information about the trails that might be useful. Something you should keep in mind while hiking this trail is that there are numerous invasive species that are found at Montezuma. Purple loosestrife is the invasive species that has had the greatest impact on the quality of habitats available in Montezuma. Current management of purple loosestrife primarily involves the use of biological control agents, weevils, and beetles that are host specific. The goal of the biological control program is to establish the competitive balance between native plant species and the purple loosestrife. Esker Brook Nature Trail is a 1.2 mile moderately trafficked loop trail located near Seneca Falls, New York, that features beautiful wildflowers and is good for all skill levels. The trail is primarily used for hiking, walking, nature trips, and birding, and is best used from January until October. this trail we're on is not very attractive. it's all
swamp.
Yeah, a lot of swampy area, but I mean, as far as the time periods to hike, and I've said this before, in certain areas that late spring and summer and fall is definitely probably a good time, but certain times you might be able to see a lot of wildlife here, and we're hoping to see some wildlife while we're out here. There is a possibility while out here you may run into animals that are infected with rabies. So we think this area, this pond here, is where beaver.
Beavers live.
Yeah. I think they live here.
Not very deep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a very deep.
Yeah, but it does, out there.
Yeah, it's probably deeper out there.
Come on. Anything you want to say?
So another interesting thing or awkward thing we found was these rocks, and they have holes with looks like some type of string or ribbon tied to it. Not sure why, but it's kind of odd. If anybody knows if this symbolizes anything, please leave your comments. Canandaigua City Pier was built in 1848, and the first boathouses were built during the 1850s. Simple wooden boathouses contained mostly small skiffs while larger ones housed sculling, shells, sailing, and steam yachts. By 1888, over 80 boathouses were along the pier and in the stream basin. In 1903, the pier was enlarged to accommodate train and trolley tracks to service the steamboats transporting farm products and passengers along the lake. At that time, the village built the finger piers to accommodate the boathouses, which were either moved across the ice or demolished and rebuilt in their present location. This was done in the winter of 1903 and 1904. Soon after, the Boathouse Owners Association was formed to help protect and enforce the strict rules and regulations prohibiting people from living in the boathouses or using them as cottages. With their rustic nature, they are an attraction for artists, tourists, and photographers, and remain a unique and picturesque reminder of our heritage. In 1990, the city of Canandaigua added them to the historic district to preserve their heritage. At one time, Canandaigua, New York had an amusement park called Roseland Park. Today, there is hardly any remnants of the park. Only a sign and road names that might have some significance to what was here at one time. Roseland started operation in 1925 under its founder and original owner, William Marr. It continued to operate for 60 years until its closure on Labor Day, September 2nd, 1985. Oliver Phelps was a former soldier, then deputy commissary of the Continental Army during the Revolutionary War. Once the war ended, Phelps became an entrepreneur and real estate developer. Phelps and his partner Nathaniel Gorham purchased a large tract of land in 1788. They purchased the land, roughly 2,600,000 acres, from local Indians with the intent of selling and developing. Originally, the city of Geneva was chosen to be the official county seat. However, the new Phelps looked west to establish the seat for the new Ontario county, which is Canandaigua. The name Canandaigua is derived from Iroquois word Canarn Dark, meaning chosen spot. The courthouse that still stands today is where Susan B. Anthony was tried. Lehigh Crossing Trolley Trail is a 2-mile, moderately trafficked loop trail located near Victor, New York, that features beautiful wildflowers and is rated as moderate. The trail offers a number of activity options and is accessible year-round. Dogs are also able to use this trail, but must be kept on a leash. Personally found this trail to be a very peaceful walk, and I am sure that in certain times of the year is very much would be a place to watch wildlife. From Lehigh Crossing Park, you can hike several loops, depending on how long you prefer to walk, using the Lehigh Crossing Park trails. The Lehigh Trail, the Auburn Trail, the Trolley Trail, and the Seneca Trail. The terrain is flat to gently rolling hills. From 2004 through 2006, the Lehigh, Auburn, and Trolley Trails underwent major upgrading and resurfacing projects. And some parts there is crushed stone surface. Look for beaver activity, and especially the chewed trees. In Lehigh Crossing Park along the feeder branch to Iroquois Creek, the surface is mowed grass, dirt, and hard packed crushed stone. So that is episode 11 for Discover the Finger Lakes. We hope you enjoyed the trails we went on, and also some historical information about Canandaigua, New York. I'm sure we will look into more on that at a later time. We also want to thank Beonca for coming with us. You might see her in future episodes. Now, if you want to see more of our videos, go to our YouTube channel. We have season 1 if you've not caught up to it yet. Also this season, season 2, which we are about to finish. And also the Crescent Trail series I have been working on. We appreciate all of you watching. And I will say thank you. Brady Hill thanks you, and we will see you in May for our season finale. And look for a promo video coming soon.